Hello, good morning and welcome to the KBS World News with several important informations from all around the world during this week. With the first news come from International Women's Day of 2022 and the second one come from the UN Women's Programming on Adolescent Health Rights in Humanitarian Settings in the Horn of America region or power. With me, Rindi Nur, and here are the details. International Women's Day, which also known as IWD, grew out for the labor movement to become an annual event recognized by the United Nations. The seeds were planted in 1908 when 50,000 women marched through New York demanding shorter working hours, better pay, and the right to vote. And a year later, the Socialist Party of America declared the first National Women's Day. International Women's Day presents us with an opportunity to celebrate the political, social, economic, and cultural achievement of women and girls around the world. And the theme for this year is the Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow. The climate crisis and gender inequality are two core issues at the heart of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. The global effort to advance gender equality and tackle climate change at the same time is one of the biggest challenges to humanity in the 21st century. Figures indicate 80% of people displaced by climate change and climate-related disasters are women and girls, while 70% of 1.3 billion people living in conditions of poverty are women. It is crucial that sustainability and gender equality efforts globally go hand in hand. And now let's move to Ethiopia, where the UN Women's held an advocacy workshop about the adolescent health rights in humanitarian settings. UN Women's Programming on Adolescent Health Rights in Humanitarian Setting in the Horn of Africa region, or POWER, which is supported by the Austrian Development Agency, held an advocacy workshop in Ethiopia. The training focused on strengthening the participants' capacity to advocate for and enhance sexual, reproductive, maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent health service utilizations among women and girls, deal with the gender barriers, and address gender inequality across all levels to access their services. And what makes it interesting is that more than half of the participants were men from different provinces, representing different organizations, ministries, and CSOs, educational background, and family status. What was uniting them was their keen interest in the subject of gender-based violence and gender equality in humanitarian settings, extensive knowledge of cultural norms, experience working in the field of sexual and reproductive health, and unwavering commitment to challenging social norms to make their communities and the countries a place where women and girls are safe and exercise their rights. And based on an interview sessions, together with the UN Women through this project, they were working to remove structural, sociocultural, and individual barriers by making sure they have minimized stigma and harmful gender norms by educating women and communities about sexual, reproductive, maternal, myth, misconceptions around family planning, and gender-based violence. Well, this is the end of KBS World News for today. Do check our website to get more news on www.kbsworldnews.com. But don't get anywhere because we'll be back with the weather forecast report. Thanks for watching and have a good day.